Hello everyone, in this video we will talk about list comprehension in Python. Let's say you have a list which contains 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500. You want square of each element and that to be stored in another list. How you will do it? I can write a for loop. I am defining an empty list. Let's write for value in L. Every element which I will get, I need to perform the square operation and append it to the L2. So I'm saying L2 dot append of value into value. Now if I print L2, now if I execute this, it should be value. So now I will get square of each element. So now let's try to solve the same problem using comprehension. I have a list and I want square of each element. For that I need to iterate over this list. So I need a list, that's why I'm putting square brackets. Write for value in L. Now in each iteration I will get one value, and what I need to do with this value, I want a square of it. I am going to the extreme left and I'm writing value star value. That's it. Now if I print L2, I will get the same result. So in case of comprehension, whatever output you want, you will specify it at the start of your list. And then you will write a iteration using a for loop. Okay. So which problems exactly I can solve using comprehension? So any problem in which I have a iterable element, it can be a list, it can be a tuple, it can be a dictionary. Okay, I want to perform a same set of operation on every element. In that case, I can solve that problem using list comprehension. So in that case, your input is one list, let's say, and your output will be some another list. Okay, such problems I can solve using comprehension. Now let's say I want sum of all elements from this list. Output will be a single value, right? So such problems I cannot solve using list comprehension. If I have a problem that I need to apply some set of operation on every single element, then I can write a comprehension for this. Okay, so let's try some more examples. Let's say you have a list which contains 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 60, 65, 70, 85. I want only even numbers from this. Okay, so what is the operation I need to perform on every element? I need to check if every element is divisible by 2 or not, and if it's divisible, that should be in the output list. So how to write the same thing using comprehension? So I need to iterate over this list for value in list. I can put a if condition inside a comprehension. Okay, so whatever value I will get, I need to check if value mod 2 equal to 0 or not. If 0, then that should be the output. So you will always specify the output at start of the list. So I'm saying value. Now if I print the L2, if I execute this, now I will get list of only even elements. Let's try some more example. Let's say you have a list of strings, that is ABC, ABCD, okay. Now I want another list which will store length of each element. Okay, so how to write using comprehension? Let's take it as L2. Now I need to iterate over each element, so I'm saying for value in L. When I iterate, I will get a value, that is each string, and I want a length of that. It is output, so I will specify it at start. What I want len of value. Now let's print L2. Okay, so now I will get length of each element. using comprehension. So performance of a list comprehension is better than your normal for loop. Reason: whenever you are writing a for loop and whenever you are trying to add it to a list, you use append methods or you will be using any other methods, right? So that call is explicit call. That means you are providing a call for append method. But in case of comprehension, ultimately you are calling append method only, but that call is implicit call and it is faster than your explicit call, and that is the reason comprehension is faster than your normal for loop, and that is the reason it's good practice to write your code using comprehension. Now in comprehension I can write a nested for loop also. How it works? So how your nested for loop will be in comprehension? So if I say L2 is equals to, if I say for value in range of, let's say, 1 to 5, for value 2, let's call it as value 1, for value 2 in range of 100 to 103. Okay, and let's try to get value 1 and value 2. So it is output. Let's try to add it as a tuple. So I'm saying value 1 comma value 2. Now print L2. If I execute this, if I see the output, so it's picking one element from this for loop, that is 1, and complete the entire inner for loop. So 1, then 100, 101, 2. Once inner for loop is complete, increment the value here, then 200, 101 and 102. So I can write if else statement. I can write nested for loops also inside a comprehension. Let's say you have a list of list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and you want to output something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, how to solve this using comprehension? So let's try to do using normal for loop first. Okay, so if I say for value in L, and if I say print value, so if I execute now, in each iteration I will get one list, right? So let me define another list, and as I am getting another list here, so that is also iterable. So I'm writing a nested for loop here. So I'm saying for val2 in value. So whatever list I will get, I want to iterate over it, and if I print val2 now, I will get individual elements, and I just need to add all these individual elements to the list. So I'm saying L2 dot append of val2. Okay, let's print this now. Print L2. I will get a list which I was expecting. Now let's try to solve same thing using comprehension. So I need to iterate over this list. So I'm saying for value in L, I will get another list here. So I need to iterate over that also. So I'm saying for val2 in value, and from this list val2 is the final output. So I'm saying val2 here. Okay. Now let's print L2. Now if I execute this, I will get the desired list. So in all these cases we have seen I'm adding a single output. Okay, let's take an example of even and odd. So what I want is 100, 105, 110, 15, 120. Okay, if number is even, I want to add as even string. If it's odd, I want to add it as odd. So depending on a variable, depending on a particular condition, I need to add two separate results. So how I can write it? So I'm saying L2 is equals to, I need to iterate something for value in L. I need to check if it's even or odd, and if it's even I need to add even, if it's odd I need to add odd. Now as these are two output values, I will always specify output on the extreme left of it. So I'm saying if this is the condition, so for every value add even if value mod 2 equals 0, else add odd. Okay, so if it's related to your output, I can specify if else condition on the left hand side. So based on a certain condition, if I want to add a multiple outputs, then that also I can do using list comprehension. Okay. Now similar to list comprehension, we have a set comprehension and a dictionary comprehension as well. Okay, so let's see a few examples for a dictionary comprehension too. What I want is, I want to generate a dictionary like this: 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16. Okay, using comprehension. So I need to generate the numbers 1 to 14. Okay, so I want a dictionary. I need a range, so I'm saying for value, don't say value, let's say for x in range of 1 to 11, so that I will get numbers from 1 to 10. For every element I will get, so that x should be the key and the value should be x star 2, because I want a square of it. Okay, now just print this t. I will get a dictionary out of it. So let's say I want to create a dictionary that A corresponds to its ASCII value, that is 97, then B corresponds to its ASCII value, that is 98, and C corresponds to its ASCII value 99, and so on till Z, that is 122, right? Okay, how to do that? So I need to generate the numbers from 97 to 122. So I want a dictionary again. So I'm saying for x in range of 97 to 123. Now whatever element I will get, I want a character representation of that element as a key. So I'm saying CHR, which we discussed last time also. CHR of x, this should be the key, and its value should be the number itself. So now if I print this D, I will get the key and the value. If I want to swap keys and the values from this existing dictionary, then now I already have this dictionary. I want another dictionary. So I'm saying for, let's say, I will get two things if I use items. I'm saying key comma value in d dot items. So this d dot items, every iteration it will return one key and the value pair. So for this new dictionary, your value should be a key and key should be a value. So I'm just changing the order, and now just print t2. Okay, so now it will swap a dictionary. So it will swap keys and the values. So that's all about list comprehension, dictionary comprehension. In the next video, we will talk about map, filter and lambda functions in Python. Thank you.